How to Become a Millionaire with $5 a Day. Jean-Baptiste, in his book, A Treatise on Political Economy, said, and I quote, "A man is not rich because he lives lavishly, but he can live lavishly because he is rich. It would be ridiculous for a man to think that he can be rich by spending largely because he sees his rich neighbor doing so. Thus, it must be clear that the rich man spends because he is rich, but he cannot enrich himself by the act of spending." Hey everyone, welcome back to CheckMate Millionaire. Before we proceed, I want you to think about your daily expenses. How much money do you spend each day? How much do you pay for transport? And how much for coffee, snacks, lunch, dinner? Consider saving $1 or $2 from each and find out how much you can save and invest per day, month, and year. In this video, I will show you how to become a millionaire by saving and investing as little as $5 a day. Make sure to stay tuned till the end to understand how these strategies work. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so we can help you know about more ways to invest and become super wealthy. Becoming a millionaire may seem like a dream come true for those who are barely getting by. After all, who wouldn't want the money to live well and care for their loved ones? Sadly, that dream seems impossible. So much money is spent on daily expenses, loans, and mortgages. It's common knowledge that poverty is becoming a real challenge in today's society. So how can someone of low income become a millionaire? Isn't wealth for those born into families with power and connections? Not quite. Achieving financial stability could be easier than you thought. The greatest obstacle to achieving sustainable wealth is not birth status, but one's character. You may have been told that for you to become a millionaire, you need to be very smart and hardworking, or that you need to sleep less and come up with an amazing idea and invent great things. But what if I told you that you can also become a millionaire with just $5 a day? Unbelievable, right? But it is possible. If you're looking for an easy and legit way to become a millionaire, you've come to the right place. Now that you want to know how to become a millionaire with only $5 a day, let's try to figure out where you can get $5 a day. There are several things you can do to make an extra $5 a day, and they are as follows. $5 daily translates to $35 a week. Assuming you work at least 40 hours per week, setting aside $1 for every hour you work will easily earn you that amount. Your first option should be to try to negotiate for a pay rise. You'd only need a raise of $1 more per hour for you to make an extra $35 a week. But if your job does not agree or offer a pay raise, then you will have to learn about more networking secrets and land a better paying job and get paid your worth. You can also go the extra mile and get more part-time jobs to earn your $35 a week. To achieve this, I would suggest trying to create a side hustle first. By doing this, you will be able to create a stable source of passive income this way to invest. If you don't see this as a good option, your last resort would be to ask your employer for extra hours. At a minimum wage job, this could mean working an additional 2 hours and 20 minutes a week, which will translate to an extra $150 a month. If getting a raise or working more is not a good option, you can cut down on your daily expenses and save $5 each day. I'm sure one of you is not for this option and may feel like ripping my throat open for suggesting skipping your $5 coffee or brunch 4 times a week. Relax, I won't do that, but I also won't deny that those are valid options. Ultimately, it's up to you how to budget your expenses. You can go for a spending spree once in a while, but don't overspend on too many unnecessary indulgences. With all the couple of dollars you spend here and there, your expenses can start to pile on. Yes, you can enjoy your time off and go on a trip, but try not to travel halfway across the world every year or go to fine dining weekly. You can enjoy your time off without breaking the bank by planning free, local activities. This way, you will be able to cut down on unnecessary purchases and save more money. Now that you know how to earn an extra $5 a day and can save the same amount each day, let's see how you can invest the $5 a day and achieve your goal of becoming a millionaire even faster. Investing $5 a day is by no means a hard task for most people. It's only worth 20 minutes of extra time and works at minimum wage. Giving up 20 minutes of watching shows, browsing social media will give you all the time you need to earn that amount on a side hustle or part-time job. Your first method you can use to invest is through compound interest. The fact that you could use this method to make $1 million means there's a low barrier to entry in the investing world. Whether you're a student or professional, not investing is a personal choice, not a lack of ability. At first, $5 may seem to be a small amount, but you should never underestimate the power of compound interest. If you're not convinced, take a look at this example. It will show you the projected growth of investing in the stock market with only $5 a day. Let's see how doing this daily can pave the road to financial stability and how long it will take you to reach $1 million. If you take a close look, you'll notice that your initial asset growth is slow, but don't worry because it accelerates with time. By 20 years, you'll have saved over $100,000. The best part, you'll only have invested a principal of $36,500 total, which means your money has increased by almost 200%. In another 20 years, your investments would skyrocket to about $880,000. For investing a total of $73,000 in principal over 40 years, you'll achieve over 1,000% return on investment. What's more, you'd be making more in passive income than the amount you invest in. For example, a 10% annual yield on $880,000 would earn you $88,000 per year for your $73,000 principal. You haven't reached millionaire status just yet, but you're quite close. Wait 2 more years and enjoy your 6-figure passive income and millionaire status. Remember that you'll pay taxes on withdrawals from a regular IRA or 401k. You can opt for a Roth IRA or Roth 401k for tax-free withdrawals when you retire. It will no longer be trading time for your money, and since the amount you invested will continue to grow through compound interest, you won't have to worry. Alternatively, there are some good other places to invest your money that require almost zero market knowledge or any sort of work involved. These are options such as mutual funds, bonds, index funds, or just a well-diversified portfolio of blue-chip stocks. The second option is to diversify your investments. The goal here in building wealth over a long period is not only substantial and consistent growth, but also to protect your money as well, as we know just how volatile the stock market is. But as long as you do a good job, you'll be spreading the risk across dozens and dozens of different businesses with proven track records through your own research and handpicking them. Investing in index funds, you can almost guarantee average rates of return every single year, despite huge dips during bear markets and massive upswings in bull markets. In order to make yourself even more secure in your investments and get a great rate of return, you need to invest in index funds. This is what we refer to as dollar cost averaging, and this works great with our method of just putting in $5 a day to the market, and that equates to about $150 a month. By making consistent purchases of stocks every single month, you're buying them at different price points. Let's say in January, the prices are quite low, a bargain, and you're getting a great deal. That means you're just simply going to be buying more stocks that month. And then, let's say, the following month, the prices will have completely skyrocketed. You're still going to be purchasing $150 worth of stocks. The only difference is, during that month, you're going to receive a smaller total number of stocks. This will protect you from putting a massive chunk of your money into the market just for it to go down the drain. By doing this, you will have to spread the risk safely across multiple price points. Hence, as you can now realize, there will be an average annual increase that we can project to be somewhere between 7 to 9%. Well, now it's time to break down the numbers, because you're probably thinking how a Starbucks coffee worth of money every single day will somehow equate to $1 million sometime in the future. And you remember, right after I show you these numbers, I'm sharing with you how to become a millionaire in a fraction of the time, just a few years. But take a look at this. But you need to understand just how powerful compound interest actually is. So here, let's take a look at some projections. If you were to invest $150 every single month consistently for 50 years, you would be worth $1,039,000. And that's only with an average rate of return of just 8%. If you somehow managed to get into an investment that gave you, for instance, a 10% return in 50 years, you would be worth over $2 million, and you would be a millionaire by year 43, reducing 7 years. And this is just with $5 a day. Let's see what it would look like if you contributed, let's say, $10 a day, and you were able to put $300 away each month. In 50 years, you would be worth $2 million. And with a 10% return, $4.2 million. Okay. Now, is this strategy really that fast? Absolutely not. It takes time for compound interest to really show its effects, and therefore requires a lot of patience. You saw just how fast that scale rose upwards, and you may never know how fast it might be for you to become a millionaire as you add more income streams. If nothing else, think about the sheer easiness of doing it. It's only $5 a day. Guys, as you can see, one does not need to be a genius or have an amazing idea or work hard to become a millionaire. You can live your normal life. And as long as you invest $5 a day, you're guaranteed to be worth $1 million by retirement age. These are just some of the ways that one can use to become a millionaire with just $5 a day. So there you have it, great people. What do you think of these strategies? Let us know in our comments section below. And if you found this video helpful, please smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to CheckMate Millionaire for more content like this.